Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nabila Azahra and my number is 22. And I from class XIH.
Everyone, and my name is Alvira Zarada Sugarto, my number 32, and I'm from class XI8.
Welcome back. A new study reveals vaping is more dangerous than smoking and raises the risk of 3 deadly diseases. Researchers say regularly using e-cigarettes could put users at risk for dementia, heart disease, and organ failure.
This was a very small study, yet to be published, done in England. They took 20 people that smoked, 20 people that vaped, and 20 people that did neither.
What does this study actually say about the impact of vaping on people's bodies?
Well, Dan, what this study is adding to is a large body of other studies saying that there are some known risks when you are inhaling things like these volatile organic compounds, heavy metals, flavorants, and the high doses of nicotine. And there's a lot we don't know. Now, we've been reporting for years about the direct effects on lungs and what nicotine can do to the body, but all these other chemicals can affect a lot of our organs, from our heart to our lungs to our immune system.
What UC Davis professor Brett Poulin and his team found is evidence that in some ways vaping poses health risks far beyond those of smoking tobacco.
The metals get more and more concentrated as you use the device.
Toxic heavy metals like lead, nickel, and antimony linked to cancer, respiratory illness, and neurological damage, vaporized and entering the lungs of users. In one worst-case scenario, the lead concentration Poulin detected from 1 day of smoking a particular e-cigarette was equivalent to 19 packs of traditional cigarettes.
In recent years, vaping has become a widespread trend among teenagers. Many students assume the e-cigarettes are harmless because they're often promoted as a healthier alternative to traditional cigarettes. But however, this assumption is misleading because vape still contains addictive chemicals and that can harm students both physically and mentally. Therefore, schools should to strictly limit the use of cigarettes to protect students' health and support a positive learning environment. And why I say like that? Because firstly, vape can cause serious health risks. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, most cigarettes contain nicotine, and highly addictive substance, and that can affect to brain development, especially in teenagers. Continuous exposure may lead to concentration problems, mood disorders, and a long-term addiction.
Secondly, vaping creates a negative atmosphere at school. When students use vape secretly in bathroom, hallways, or hidden areas, it encourages unhealthy curiosity and peer pressure. This can influence other students to try vaping, even if they initially had no interest. If vaping behavior spreads, the school environment will no longer be conducive to education. And thirdly, vape addiction can reduce academic performance. Students who are dependent on nicotine might struggle to focus during lesson, lose motivation, or frequently leave the classroom to stave their craving. As a result, they become less productive and their grades decline over time. In conclusion, vaping is a dangerous trend that must be taken seriously. Schools should create strict regulation, provide counseling, and educate students about the dangers of vaping. By limiting vape use, schools can use a healthy and more productive learning environment. Okay, everybody, so I wanna say to you, thank you so much for your attention because you listen our analytical exposition about the sweet smoke trap why should must stop vaping. So, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.